Okay, so this is gonna be a short rundown on what everything does in automation. Because people ask me, well, one person asked me in the comments, and I'm always about helping. So let's pick a car here, any car really. The panel material, well, that decides the panel material, these stuff. So obvious. Let's make a front engine supercar here, just to show the. Okay, of course you want to create a new project. Inline engines are inline. As you can see, they're just one line. These 60 degrees are V engines that the banks are separated at 60 degrees. The 90 degrees, well, the banks are separated at 90 degrees, and boxer engines, the banks are separated at 180 degrees. So let's go with I think we have room for a big engine, so let's go with a V16. 8 liters should be fine. The overhead cam is the best, but it's the most expensive. Normally, the further down on the list it is, the more expensive it is. But since we're making a supercar, whatever, you want the expensive stuff in it. VVT, this is VTEC, so I don't want VTEC on a V16, that's gonna end badly. Ooh, that looks nice. Super fuel. Long tubular. Of course, if you want to aim for maximum performance, don't put a cat or muffler, but we're trying to be realistic here, so we're still going to put a cat and a muffler. Now the exhaust diameter controls how, well, the diameter of the exhaust, obviously. And the compression, well, determines the compression of the engine. And it gives it more power while giving it better fuel economy up to a certain point. See if we find that point. Yep, there it is. Cam profile does give more performance, but it does reduce fuel economy. So if you're aiming for a certain fuel economy, maybe don't yeet the cam profile all the way. Same with fuel mixture, that can solve knocking, but again, it does consume from your fuel economy. Ignition time is like a mini compression. If the engine stuff is knocking and you're just about there, might want to reduce the ignition timing instead of the compression. Here we test how it sounds. And you can see in real time that the exhaust needs help. And the headers too, but that's okay. 812 horsepower, I'm happy with that. Never made a car with body before. Paint, well, it obviously paints your car out of the global. The global ones are the ones you have saved. For example, I have saved these ones. Drive type. This determines to what wheels you send the power to. Of course, the best one is all-wheel drive, but it's the most expensive. The gearbox, well, that determines what kind of gearbox it uses. There are 3 automatics and 2 manuals. You want to use the sequential, but it's the most expensive. Again, LSDs are the best, but they're the most expensive. Radio, always. If you have the option for radio, go for radio, because power supply is just shit. 23s? Nah, 22. Go for carbon fiber rims. Of course, brakes, you want the most expensive ones when it comes to a supercar. Now here, the brake bias. It determines which brakes are used more. For example, if you have more powerful brakes in the front, you want to use more of that braking power in the front. It only allows to 50-50, so it's not like you're going to be doing a lot with that. Okay, under trade, this determines this is a factor in the downforce of the car. Let's go for a downforce under tray with cooling flaps. That does not seat 5. Dude, that does not seat 5. There's no way that seats 5. Anyway, you want, again, the more expensive, the further down it goes, the more expensive and the more weight you add into the car. Same here, same here. Here, the best one is active sport, semi-active, but you only have the option of passive in the sway bars, sadly. Okay, this thing is fast. $250.2 miles an hour. So yeah, the front and rear dampers, if you have beam, well, ignore those because the way automation sets it up, it's gonna jelly like crazy. Front and rear brake force is high, well, that's even better, and the rear tires are wide, that's even better. But if you're trying to cost save, you should actually listen to the front and rear brake force is very high, which means you can like decrease the brake pads. Like for example, if it's this, I can decrease it, I can maybe decrease these to 4 piston and these ones to a 3 piston. See, and it fixes the problem. And it saves me money. Let's see how much it costs. The cost is here. These is drivability, sportiness, comfort, prestige, safety, practicality, utility, off-road, reliability, environmental resistance, footprint, cargo volume, passenger volume, service costs, octane, emissions, and fuel economy, and these are, well, you can go to detail stats and see almost anything really. Why does it take 100% off just because it's a convertible? The frick? And yeah, that's gonna be it. That's basically everything. See you all in the next one.